Hello, everyone, and welcome to the ISBM webinar series. Today's topic is Improve Value Propositions and Grow Faster. And we have Jerry Alderman from Valkre Solutions and JT Thompson, who's with GE. Now, without further ado, let me present and introduce our presenters for today. First of all, we have Jerry Alderman, and Jerry is the founder and Chief Executive Officer of Valkre Solutions. And Valkre is a software tools and services company. Their primary mission is to develop capability within the B2B space for companies where they can use deep customer understanding and build and execute customer-driven strategies. They have a software product which is called Render, and you're going to be hearing more about that today. And we have Jonathan, known as JT Thompson, who's currently the Strategic Accounts Marketing Director for GE's Corporate Enterprise Solutions team, and he leads a lot of the commercial efforts for some of GE's largest accounts in the oil and gas space. And JT has been a user of the Render system, and he's going to be actually showing how GE uses that and how he uses it in his business.
So as Mary said, today's conversation is on value propositions, how to improve them and grow faster. So my name is Jerry Alderman. I'm with Valkre. I'll spend 10 minutes or so just sort of setting the scene, giving you a basic overview, and then most importantly, we'll have JT jump into the software SaaS platform itself and show you how this is done. Valkre's role in this world is to bring speed and structure to what we think is the most important growth asset in business, which is a value proposition. So when we think about value proposition and how we bring that speed and structure, it's about a software as a service platform we call Render. So we've been building this platform with GE and other leading companies like Owens Corning and Amgen, Bayer, for about 6 years now. And it's really resulted in a system that helps companies improve their value propositions and drive growth. So the platform JT is about to show you is very much designed to serve different audiences, whether it's key account managers, which JT is, or marketing managers or large sales teams. The concepts of helping, marketing managers develop their value proposition, giving them the place to listen to customers, improve. Those user experiences are very much designed in a modular fashion within the Render platform.
Thank you, Jerry, and good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully, hopefully everyone can see the screen in front of you. So I wanted to just kind of walk through some of the main components of the software. As Jerry alluded to earlier, I touch this system every day for a multitude of reasons, and the beauty part of this software is that it really is for anyone and everyone to use, whether you're in the marketing and strategic kind of assessment role like myself, or if you're more of a sales role, or the NPI and product management. There's opportunities for people at various levels and various backgrounds to jump in here. I'm going to come across here to the interview section here and click on here. And again, the beauty part is all the interviews associated with this particular customer or workspace are all within, all basically housed right here, right? So you can go in and see, and I'll do that on the next step here. You can go in and see, okay, what did this maintenance rep here with Amalgamated, what did they have to say about the value proposition when we presented it to them? What feedback did they provide? So I'm going to pull up just this first one because it's marked as incomplete because we have not actually entered in any information yet. And you can immediately print out an interview guide, right? You can go in and you can enter in all the information about the particular person, this Gabe Leach, and go through and talk, enter in all the particulars about that. But then you get to print out a hypothesis guide that will allow you to put it in front of the customer and have the conversation. And the beauty part about what Valkre does, and Jerry mentioned a third software, a third methods, a third support. Completely agree with it. The methodology is where I really honed in a lot, and really it created a lot of stickiness for me for you marketers out there, because instead of going into a customer, whether it's an executive or a guy in the plant, and just saying what keeps you awake at night, he might give you one of them. He might even tell you that, hey, my coffee maker going off a little too early, or my alarm clock doesn't set right. Can you help me with those things? this gives you a much more structured conversation that allows you to get the valuable feedback that you need around your value proposition. So what we do is we put this in front of the customer. This is a PDF file that we downloaded. This is the interview guide. And this is what we use to walk through with the customer. We put this in front of them. We walk through the stack bars. We walk through the different differentiators under each of the attributes and where we think we provide the differential value. And then we shut up and we start taking notes, right? And and the beauty part about it is that, this provides us with an opportunity to, go through and, I actually clicked the wrong one here. This allows us a chance to actually go through and get the feedback we need from the customer, right? And we, take that information and we'll use that in the next section here that I'll cover, which is the analysis piece. Interviewing, I love it. It's a great point. It's something that I have truly appreciated from both Valkre and Render on giving some structure around getting voice of customer. I have not found any other software or tool out there that not only captures good voice of customer feedback around our value prop, but also helps in translating that into action and, more importantly, helping manage the progress of the initiative to its completion and execution. I've not found really anything that I've come across that has been as easy to use and understand as this particular software from Valkre here.
I mean, I would just summarize by saying, look, I started by saying, there's kind of three activities going on here associated with value prop. One is helping salespeople sell. So JT walked through, getting his team in a room, putting their best thinking into, so what is our value proposition? How is it helping our customers? Turning that into a robust digital asset. The first thing they do with that then is, send it out to the sales team so that the sales team has the best information to sell that value prop. So JT covered that. The second piece is about then, using that to have better structured customer conversations and listen to customers about whether that value prop is working, taking their feedback, fundamentally then adjusting value prop if necessary, taking in opportunities to improve, managing them. The third thing then JT showed was, and he said was the most valuable for their organization, was taking those sort of inputs and moving into action on improvement initiatives, sharing that internally with their organization, making sure their sales team knows what the organization is working on so sales can sell those improvement activities and share them with their customers.